good to see Steph still balling at a high level at 36 years old. Not worried about his team just yet. We will get more into that, but Steph.
That's normal now.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's.
He'll be 37 in March.
It's
been normal. I mean,
only for them three. That shit ain't normal to do that.
I mean, they're the ones that's making it normal. So.
Yeah, Bron, him,
KD.
That's it. That's all I'm saying.
That's it. That's
a
all
lot.
you need. I mean, that's the
How many-
company.
Like how many?
Niggas.
Yeah, like how many players in your era? Like when you came
Dirk
in.
when he won.
Dirk when he
Dirk won what?
When he won the championship. Because he stopped playing pretty much a couple of years
Yeah, Dirk was done.
after the championship.
Dirk retired. I think Dirk retired with 31.
Shut the fuck
Oh,
up.
he did. Wait, what? Wait,
Wait,
hold on.
He was older when he won the championship.
Wait, what?
No, he wasn't.
He was older because he retired.
Dirk was definitely in his 30s when he won.
Yeah, he was. I don't know. Jeez, the kid was old. I don't remember Dirk. Was it 2011?
Dirk born in 78.
Or was it? He was 33, 30, 32, 33?
Won a champion in 2011.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 33-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, he stopped playing fast.
Yeah.
Just turning 33 to his birthday.
But
Yeah,
Dirk
so
is
he
a
just
different
turned
type of grind. That era is a different type of grind.
No. Listen, it's sad because no one talks about the Warriors no more. I mean, the biggest Warriors news, this season has been, Steph shoe, and what shoe he wears that game is basically where he's getting his recognition, and that's the sad part because I believe one reason that I don't pay attention to him anymore is because it's not about winning. Because the fact that you're purposely sitting a player that can help you, and you're trying to force a player that clearly isn't that good, kind of tells us, y'all really not in it to try to go out there and win it. Because we all believe Kuminga is a big part of you guys moving forward. And the fact that you purposely want to bench him, you're showing everything you can possibly to bench him. We seen him in the playoffs last year. We seen when he got minutes, he was great. We was like, damn, he got his money, right? He's playing against a defensive team, playing with you needed all of that. So the fact that you don't want to play him and you're still playing this game with him just kind of tells me you don't want to win. So because you don't want to win and you're sitting there just wasting Curry's time, I just focus on what Curry's doing. I can really give two shits about the team itself.
This was a multi-layer segment, Gil, so I'm glad that you brought that up. But everyone's feeling the disappointment of the start of the season for the Warriors, from the fans, ownership, coaches, players. So according to SFGate, a 27-year-old fan by the name of Justin Dutari from Panama found Warriors owner Joe Lacob's email address online, felt compelled to send him the following note after the Warriors lost to the Blazers on the night after Steph dropped that 48 piece.
Damn.
He said, please do something about this team. What does Steph need to do to win every night? Drop 50 points. Jimmy Butler's tools are being underutilized because he's playing as a power forward due to the small position players. We have no true center. I am so frustrated. So this was verified. Lacob responded a few minutes later and said, nigga, don't email me. No, I'm just kidding. He said, you can't be as frustrated as me. I'm working on it. It's complicated, style of play. Coach's desires regarding players. Again, I'll read that. Coach's desires regarding players, league trends. Jimmy is not the problem. So Steve Kerr was asked about Lacob's email on Tuesday, had this response.
13 and 14.
Well, we're all frustrated. Joe is frustrated. I'm frustrated. Steph and Dre, everybody's frustrated. And this is, kind of how the league works. And, I hate when people, are going to post private emails. Imagine if everyone's emails were just publicly posted, how tough that would be to live our lives. So Joe supports me 100%. I support him. We have a great connection.
I don't like that.
We've had so much continuity here, and our stable environment in our organization is one of our strengths. And that I didn't even know about it, but Raymond told me about it. It's not a big deal.
Like I said, it was confirmed by Raymond Riddler, Warriors, a long time.
Raymond still there?
Listen, it ain't never been a problem because it wasn't a problem because they was winning.
Yeah,
Their relationship has been solid because they was winning.
man.
Over the last, 4 years, it's been fighting to get in the playoffs. play-in game after play-in game. It's tough times, man, and it's yeah. You got some decisions have to be made, man. It's obvious. Like you got to do something because you are literally wasting this man's
You gotta take his emotions.
twilight years of his career. You're wasting them. So what is it going to take for him to come in there and be like, move me? I'm just saying, so is that what it's going to take for them to? I'm saying for them to realize that they got to do something.
If he
No,
did
it's not
that,
right?
they would make
For them to be like, for him to go in there and be like, listen, man, either some got to give or get me out of here,
Yep. And
right? Then they'll realize the dire trait of this situation. So, because it's bad, it's sad to watch, man.
the person that needs to do something is Mike Dunleavy. He needs to go in and just fire Steve Kerr.
Damn, Mr. B.
Yeah,
Wow.
he needs to go in and fire Steve Kerr. His schemes, him not wanting to play young players, the things that he's doing with Kuminga is already just it messed everything up.
Think he can put anybody in front of people?
Jimmy Butler, he's your second option. He's only shooting 11 shots. That's not going to work. At this point with Draymond, you playing Draymond at the 5, you playing Jimmy at the 4, so they all out of position. If I'm Mike Dunleavy, like I said before, you're going to have them balls and go in there and tell them, yo, listen, man, Steve Curry, your time is up. We cool on all that shit that we were doing. Jimmy Butler, he can be on the trade block, and Draymond Green. And then, you just got to let Steph know this is what we're doing. Regardless if Steph got a problem with it or not, just the fact that it's business.
But Mr. B, what if Steph does have a problem with it?
Steph already left one shoe company.
Shit, they let Clay go in.
Wait, hold on, wait. You said what? If what? You said if Steph has a
What
problem
if Steph does have a problem with that?
I mean, it's
I'm saying, how do you fight Steve Kerr?
So
Obviously,
you
giving
think
him.
he had a problem with them getting rid of Clay the way they treated Clay? They fucking did it. So
I mean, he doesn't have a no trade clause.
Shit.
What did they give up to be in this position? That's the grand question. What the fuck did you do to get here?
Sock the motherfucker.
You socked the motherfucker. Sock the mama.
Yeah, you knocked it.
You socked the mama. Sock the
That
mama.
ain't it either. That ain't it either. 'Cause we see how he playing.
You socked the mama. Sock the mama.
Great
That
team.
ain't it 'cause we see how he playing. So,
shout out Jonathan.
so that ain't it. That's just an
And then-
excuse.
So you saying the fact that they got rid of Jordan?
No.
Yeah.
I'm saying,
I'm saying
the karma,
Thank you.
the karma
Yeah.
behind the
No.
energy
'Cause he still got his money.
that Steve Kerr allowed and promoted to happen.
He told him to take up for himself.
And tried to
But
hide
he promoted it instead of telling Draymond to stand the fuck down.
No, he told Jordan Poole to take
But
up
I'm
for
gonna
himself.
move past that though. I'm gonna move past that.
That's a regular NBA fight.
Fuck it. Fuck all that.
That's
a
So
regular-
let's just say,
Yeah, make
Klay
sense.
Thompson, you gonna bench Klay and put in Pozinski
Yeah,
and say we gonna move in this direction.
that was the start.
And then a couple
all the
seasons
crazy
later,
shit, though.
you push
Not
Pozinski
paying
to the
Klay.
bench, and now Pozinski don't know what the fuck going on because you put me in here in front of for Klay.
Oh, so now it's the play. I thought it was the punch.
Too much sneaky
So
shit.
now-
The punch.
Is it the
Wasn't
punch?
a punch.
Is it the
But
punch or play? Make it make sense, y'all.
Let's move forward. Kaminga, what I say about Kaminga?
It's a burning building. Get your ass out of there.
Get your motherfucking ass out of here.
Tried
Josh
to.
Adamas Ben said it.
he tried
he
to.
did.
Get your ass out of
He
here.
tried to.
Man,
They trying
now look at him.
the sneaky shit. Steve Kerr was the first
Y'all
person
get
that
out
got
there.
on
What'd
the
you say?
pole.
They
Steve
said
Kerr
took
went to the
Klay.
Olympics and did what to Jason Tatum?
That's it.
Dumb
It said
shit.
take care of
Like,
Klay.
dumb
He
just-
can make
Everybody
it.
know NBA fights happen. You got socked out, all right.
Personal though. No,
That you're too
but
light-skinned,
it's not the
sit on
sock
his
out
bench,
for me.
figure
It's
it
the
out.
fact that when Steve Kerr went up there and said it wasn't a fight, they were just practicing.
It wasn't a fight.
But
He
then-
wasn't.
It wasn't
a
like
fight.
it was.
It
I
didn't
know
look
it was
like
a
no
fight,
fight.
but
It wasn't.
nobody-
It was a
just
punch.
team thing, but then
It was a
leaked the
team thing.
tape.
But it
And
was.
then he had to retract
Nah.
this shit.
No, but
Like
I'm
it's
saying-
always some sneaky shit.
I would've watched it like
Oh,
that.
Even that
oh,
shit,
no,
look,
even
he's
that
trying to
shit right
protect
there.
his-
Yeah,
He didn't want that
he
shit
did
to
not
come
want that
out
to come out.
because
Of course.
the motherfuckers telling everybody, hey,
Yeah.
it's Steve doing all this shit.
Yes.
It's Steve doing all this shit. Hey, Jimmy don't know what the fuck going on. Steve trying to move these pieces the way he wants shit done.
That shit is-
And
I
it's
hate
been
that
all
shit.
them niggas in Steph Curry's backpack.
Yeah.
And don't nobody want to motherfucking admit it. He been
Ain't
carrying this
been-
Does
motherfucker.
it feel a little fishy though that
You
this
can't
email
see-
goes out? I'm just looking at it and Laker responds to it in a couple of minutes. Then this thing leaks.
Listen, time to get
I
the
don't-
out
Nah,
of this.
that's not the thing. The part is the email and what he says,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, that's
Listen to the response of
Response.
Talking about
That's
Steve
what I'm
Kerr-
on
Steve Kerr's
Yeah,
response?
we're on the same page. Like we're on the same page. Like,
You can't be as frustrated as me, though.
no. What Steve Kerr
I'm a
said, he
rich
said
nigga
something
who
that
owns
was
it.
like, whatever his decision is on how this roster is being played, of benching probably Kuminga and not playing them like he would, the owner's okay with it. And that's basically what he's kind of alluding to.
Because
I'm saying you're an owner. You get a random email to your personal
But
email
Steve Kerr
account.
has this owner ear because he has 4 championships with him. So the decisions that Steve Kerr has made before with the roster has worked out
With confidence.
with confidence. So he was able to win with those decisions. But when the Clay shit went left, this is just me thinking, like, if I'm the owner of the Clay shit, I'm like,
Y'all really want to
Kept
get rid of
doubling
y'all really
down.
want to get
I ain't saying I'm gonna make a move, but it would have. My antenna would have went up. My antenna would have went up. Be like,
Keep doubling down.
the guy that helped us get this shit.
like-
You want to put him on the bench and then get rid of him?
Treat him like
Why?
that's when I would have started questioning Steve Kerr if I was
He was
on.
trying to
Like,
force Porzingis to be a star because he had to.
Because he liked them.
Yes, but
Porzingis-
the fact that he
Porzingis.
benched, call it,
Mike Dunleavy,
he had
Mike
to,
Dunleavy
like-
want to make his mark. He better fire Steve Kerr.
Mr.
Yeah,
Big.
it's time.
he ain't gonna do that.
he can't do it.
We got to do something. Jimmy or Draymond both got to go. Something got to go.
What McCall wasting in Portland? Go trade Jeremy Grant.
Jeremy Grant.
Trade him for
Man, he
Porzingis.
coming off-
I mean, not Porzingis, for whatever.
Kuminga?
Yeah, Kuminga. Fuck, I can't say his name.
Jimmy
The
Chunga.
problem is, I think he doesn't know that.
Trade him for Jimmy Chunga.
The motherfucker was fired.
Who?
I don't think he knows his players.
No, he don't give a fuck
He
to.
don't.
Because the 2 championships that he had, or the first championship that he had in the 73-9 team, the power of that team was that bench.
Yeah.
Right? When Curry set, like when people talk about Curry sits, right? You have to really understand the thought behind of it. You can sit on the bench because when you got out the game, you were down 8. Now, when you're supposed to get in, we up 20, right? So the bench squad pushed the lead up so much that Curry got to relax, right? So when you're talking about Barbosa, they don't have nobody like that. They don't have a Sean Livingston. They don't have a Iguodala. They don't even have a Harrison Barnes. They don't have, those guys would have been starting on other teams.
Yeah.
There's nobody really on that roster that, like, you're talking about 4 or 5 guys on the bench that is considered starters. They're like, yo, we got all this. We can do this. We got our own style of play. Right then, when you get KD, same thing. You got a different. Now this group right here, when you look at the roster, it's not put together well.
And the guys who we
Because I'm like, Jimmy, if you're gonna play like that, I will bring you off the bench to play like that.
Man, I've been
You can be the
saying
number
that.
one. Like, you're not a bench guy, but how you're.
The conversation around the Golden State Warriors right now is loud, emotional, and sometimes completely unhinged. But let's slow this down and actually talk basketball, direction, and reality. Because despite all the noise, the Warriors are not lost, they are not broken, and they are absolutely not wasting Steph Curry's legacy the way some people want you to believe. What we are watching is a franchise in the middle of a necessary transition, trying to bridge eras without detonating everything that made them great, and that matters. Steph Curry at 37 is still playing elite basketball, still bending defenses, still commanding double teams at half court, still lifting this franchise every single night. That alone keeps Golden State relevant. The problem isn't effort. The problem isn't culture. The problem is roster balance and timeline alignment, and that's exactly where smart, forward-thinking moves come into play. This is why the idea of Golden State making a reckless, emotional decision like trading Stephen Curry makes absolutely no sense. The Warriors don't need to burn the house down, they need to remodel it. And that's where a name like Zaccharie Risacher becomes incredibly important to this conversation. Because while everyone is screaming about blockbuster trades, superstars, and panic moves, the smartest path forward is adding elite young talent that fits the Warriors system, extends the competitive window, and doesn't compromise Steph's ability to win right now. Zaccharie Risacher is not just a young prospect. He is exactly the type of modern forward this franchise has thrived with for over a decade. Size, length, defensive versatility, off-ball intelligence, and the ability to play within structure. That matters in Golden State. This team does not need another heliocentric star who needs the ball every possession. They need players who amplify Steph Curry, not replace him. Risacher does that. His value is not about being the #1 option. It's about being a high IQ connector who defends, runs the floor, spaces properly, and grows into more responsibility over time. People forget that the Warriors dynasty was never built on raw volume scores. It was built on players who understood spacing, timing, movement, and sacrifice. Andre Iguodala was never a superstar in Golden State, but he was essential. Harrison Barnes was never flashy, but he fit. Otto Porter Jr. wasn't dominant, but he helped win a championship. Risacher fits that lineage. He represents continuity, not chaos. And let's be clear, the Warriors are not ignoring Steph Curry's timeline. They are trying to protect it. That means not trading away every future asset for a short-term gamble that leaves the franchise empty once Steph eventually slows down. Mike Dunleavy Jr. understands this. Steve Kerr understands this. Joe Lacob understands this. The frustration fans feel is real, but frustration does not mean the front office is asleep at the wheel. It means they are navigating one of the hardest challenges in sports, staying competitive while transitioning generations. Zaccharie Risacher as a Warrior is not about giving up on winning now. It's about winning smart. It's about adding a young wing who can defend multiple positions, grow into the system, and eventually take on more responsibility while Steph still sets the tone. It's about balance, and balance is what this roster has lacked. Too many lineups have been forced into unnatural roles. Too many players have been asked to be something they are not. A player like Risacher simplifies the puzzle instead of complicating it. This is also why the Warriors should not overreact to outside criticism. Every dynasty goes through this phase. Every great team faces the moment where the league catches up, injuries pile up, and young legs become more valuable. The Warriors aren't late to that realization. They are actively adjusting. You see it in the minutes distribution. You see it in the experimentation. You see it in the patience. And patience, as uncomfortable as it feels, is often the difference between a smart pivot and a franchise-crippling mistake. Steph Curry is not asking for chaos. He's asking for help that fits. He's asking for defenders who can cover ground. He's asking for wings who can think the game. He's asking for a roster that doesn't collapse when he sits. Zaccharie Risacher directly addresses those needs, not immediately as a savior, but as a stabilizer, a long-term investment that keeps Golden State competitive now and dangerous later. This is why the Warriors remain one of the smartest organizations in the NBA. They don't chase headlines, they chase fit. They don't panic when Twitter panics, they build. And while the standings may not reflect dominance right now, the foundation is still strong. Steph Curry is still elite, the culture is still intact, the system still works when the right pieces are in place. The Warriors are not done, they are not finished, and they are absolutely not waving the white flag. Moves like targeting a player like Zaccharie Risacher show a franchise that understands both the present and the future, and that balance is exactly why Golden State will remain relevant long after the noise fades. If you're watching this as a Warriors fan, don't get lost in the outrage. Look at the direction, look at the fit, look at the bigger picture, and tell me what you think about the Warriors building around Steph while adding young, smart talent like Risacher. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button if you believe in this direction, and make sure you're subscribed to Warriors Nation News because this story is far from over.